My name is Rhapsody, and welcome back to the Darkest Raptopia's second estate here in the Darkest Dungeon with the Crimson DLC. Whew, that's a mouthful. Alright, we're going to Medium Ruins. Like, I kind of want to take a third skeleton key, just in case. And then 6 of those. We've got a scouting stone as well as a feather crystal on Fake Harp standing up here in the front. That's just so that I can try and increase his speed so that he can still get a stun out on someone in a reasonable period of time while lowering his speed so I can get the scouting chance out. Because everyone wants to be fast in this whole party. Everybody wants to be really fast, so it becomes really, really difficult to make anyone fast. Because 2 speed debuffs need to go into the party so that I can get this scouting chance going on. Alright. We're pretty much only going here in order to pick up the 5 deeds that are available. And also to refresh the other quests, because there's none of the other quests that particularly tickle my pickle, if you know what I'm talking about.
Pace out the halls of your lineage once familiar, now foreign.
That scout. That's a big old scout right there. Let's think about this. So backtrack twice so far. I can skip that room, go here and here. Let's backtrack 4 times. What about up? And then backtracked once, backtrack 3 times. Loop back down and around. That ignores this room, but I do want to go to that room. Okay, I think my initial was the correct. I'm not going to be backtracking over this, so I'll take the torch now. We don't have enough stun on a single one of our characters to try and take out of the voice in the dark. What's his name? Are you gonna get a turn? Okay, so if I go for the pick, 9. Like, what I do basically depends on whether or not I think you're gonna get a turn. Because both ways you get 5 to 8. If I roll a 5, you still die. Okay, cool. Never mind. Dodged on that 21. Nice work. I have even lower move resist with you. I don't know how you resisted that. Alright. There's your blanket fire. Thank you for the full party dodge. Stun this guy back. Light him up. Can we not have the resists, please? I even increased your ability so that you wouldn't be resisted like that, but apparently I didn't really do much. Gonna need a better self-heal than that, friend. So they're bringing cutthroats. Now taking 4 damage per round by the Blight Dart that was thrown out by the Grave Robber. That's because I upgraded the Grave Robber's Blighting Darts. Just because I realized they were a little lacking. I really want the heal here. But if I stun... I guess I can stun and then try and have you take the 2 procs of... Yeah, you'll be fine. Roll Retribution. No, I'll roll for the crit here. Didn't get it, but I did get a little bit of stress relief regardless. Let's try and roll for as much healing as we possibly can get here. Nice! That'll do.
A death by inches.
Okay. Pop the torch before I go into the next room. On 78, as long as there isn't a exactly cultist acolyte, we'll be fine. Oh wait, what? There is? Someone should have told me. I'm having a lot of difficulty deciding what the best course of action is for trying to take out one of these early. Okay, that works.
The blood quickens.
Oh my god, and we get to stun this one? That's fucking insane. Preventing that stress from coming out is fucking huge.
Diminished.
I cannot overstate the importance of that.
Unnerved. Unbalanced.
Well, that's the kind of thing that you can't really account for. What just happened there. Because I either have to worry about her stress attack, which is definitely stress, or these that might be stress.
Life is taken.
Not really the result I was hoping for. Can just roll the stun here, but the stun is the same as the hit.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the
You should
offensive.
try to heal, is what I should have said. I was going to say heal, but turns out that would have been a lie. 4 to 9, rolls the 9, well done. Yeah, that's a stun that'll move you back. Unfortunately, if I deal any damage with your blight... Yeah, he's dead. Oh well. Not really what I was hoping for, but we did actually manage to get a quality heal out there. I should have rolled possibly with the heirloom first. Sorry, the heirloom? The anti-venom. I saw heirloom come up on the screen and I was confused. Blight? Okay. Resisted the stun, thank you. I can try and prevent your turn. Yeah, I probably should. Good crit as well. I really wish the crits would start helping the whole party instead of just one person, though.
Impunity. As the fiend falls,
Oh well.
a faint hope blossoms.
No knowledge for any of you. Good. I was just making sure that wasn't my curious fellow there. Because I have a man-at-arms currently afflicted with curiosity. We haven't spent any time in the Warrens yet. Well, any? Yeah, no, we've spent no time in the Warrens yet. A lot of that has been because there's never been a quest in the Warrens that I wanted to begin going to. And you need that first quest there to hook you. That was stupid. I should have done that on the way back. You're my trap disarmer, definitely. You've even got trap disarm on there as well as being a level 2 grave robber. Well, level 1. This game 0 indexes its levels, so. Yeah, kinda sad. Man. I can turn the light out entirely, actually. I should. Because I'm going to be backtracking a lot, and this is all going to be free curios, basically.
Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles, paid for in blood.
Sorry, I had to mute myself. I need to sneeze. I kind of want to bring the Blightstone with me. I'm more likely to want the holy water than the medicinal herbs. Alright. Now I've got a fair few things to interact with. Ooh, I can even just poke my head in, take that curio, and then go back to this one in order to loop back up. Nice dodge. I should have seen that. I wasn't looking at the minimap, unfortunately. Well, I was looking at the minimap. I wasn't looking at that part of the minimap. Okay, so the thing is, do I want to duck up and take that and then duck back? And then loop back through here, because that's going to force me into an obstacle. Or do I just give up this curio and loop back around the other way? I mean, don't all of my plans end up with me... Loop back through 2 and then back up. Okay, so actually going up here has merit, and it allows me to go to every room. And it ignores this obstacle, so it's up through here and then... Okay, cool. Who does the extra damage? Who does it? It's gotta be the grave robber. I'm very likely to camp soon anyway, so it's not gonna be hugely impactful for me to hit that up with the holy water. Especially considering I would really love a relief chamber. It's free money. That's some free money right there. Alright, we'll throw out the anti-venom. Could have possibly used that one earlier. Okay, hunger proc. Yikes. Hopefully I don't get another one. Because at that point I'm going to start feeling really uncomfortable using the full firewood. Was it oh, I've scouted both sides of this, but I hadn't scouted the hallway. Alright, fine. Ambushed by foul invention. Curious is the trapmaker's art. His efficacy unwitnessed by his own eyes. I can't do a good version of his voice. No one but he can. I need to do the feast. I need that stress reduction.
Yet be won.
Prevents nighttime ambush to give everyone some stress, though. 30% scouting chance. Self-remove disease. I mean, if it's the only one I can do, I'll do it.
The light, the promise of safety.
Sword Scout. Don't really care to go back down, but I do want to go up to this room with a curio. Yikes. 75% chance for other people to get the crit bonus, and they didn't get it.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
Really would have liked them to get the crit bonus, because that's how I'm really going to work that stress back down.
A devastating blow.
Well, apparently sometimes they don't need it. Don't really want to bellow at them. Okay. A retribution you. That should be good enough. 7. So you still get one shot off, and that's unfortunate.
Skill and purpose.
Don't get a retribution on that, obviously. This one's only going to get a bayonet jab off. Well, get retributioned anyway.
Destroy them.
I was thinking closer, it was only going to get a bayonet jab off, and then obviously it wouldn't matter to me. But it doesn't even get that far. Right, I'll pull you forward just to deal enough damage to take you out.
Surges as the enemy crumbles.
Slightly higher crit chance throwing the dagger, so we'll do that.
A time to perform beyond one's limits.
Just try and make sure that one doesn't take a turn. I could stun this right now if I wanted to. Yeah, I will. The occultist is going to act relatively early in the turn order, and I'd like him to get a heal out on our grave robber. Okay, that'll prevent you from ever getting any turn here. Alright. No crits. Come on, heal the grave robber. Nice. Sure, it bled, but that's relatively low.
Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
Okay, this is actually interesting. Whoa! Fuck off. That's bad. That's not good. Yikes. See, if I stun you, I just forfeit you fighting me for a while. This guy is now going to do Stumbling Scratch, and this guy has a chance to do Knife in the Dark, which is why I brought them forwards. Would have been nice to get that kill. Unfortunate. I'll set up Retribution, though. I'm very likely to be moved, and unfortunately I am still unmovable. Well, I mean, fortunately, but still. Nice Axe Blade. If I can, I'll actually just stun the backline here. I can't. This should pull you to the front. Not of everything, unfortunately. Average damage gets the kill. So, of course, we low roll. I mean, thank you for only doing push. That's huge. Plus, I can just move myself back to the front using Rampart stuns. You really didn't think that one through, friend. I hate to tell you. Okay, you're dead over 2 turns. Now I just need to focus on the cultist. Could scarcely have gone better, to be honest. Considering such a horrendously bad start, could scarcely have gone better than this. Didn't manage to score a crit off of that, but that's okay.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
I think I'll turn out the torch. Yeah, I've got so many torches that I'll turn out the torch, go all the way back down here, turn the torch back on, and then 7 is going to be enough to get me around that bend in full light. So this is kind of greedy, but it's not as greedy as it looks like it is right now. But it is definitely quite greedy. Just not as greedy as it looks. 2 keys, 2 shovels. There's not going to be an obstacle and an obstacle, so I can probably use key or shovel here. Use key. But I might scout it. Yeah, I'll use shovel.
A handsome reward for a task well performed.
Alright, well. Gonna have to lower my own speed to take that, but I really want it. Easy disarm. I'm really hoping that this curio is pretty big. That said, since I have ventured everywhere else, as soon as I get to this room, I can just leave. I was about to say, one of the only situations in which that will occur is if I get a hunger proc right now. Yikes. Okay, well, now this is going to be a key, because we're going to leave as soon as we get out of this corridor. Cool. We just moved past the final space where I could have gotten a hunger proc. I'll pump the torch a bunch, just in case I scout a secret room immediately outside. No, it all sucks. Fair enough.
The shifted corridors and sloped walls of our ancestry are beginning to feel familiar.
Kleptomania, horrible. Getting a lot of people that have to remove things from.
You will know the tragic extent of my failings.
Okay, so here's the thing. I can really early pick up this performance hall. Get negative 10 stress on a Jester, plus 2 speed, and plus 33% damage from skill finale. And then Jesters are fucking insane in every location. But I need a fucking Jester, you piece. Can I have... Automatinophobia light sensitive means I can't take this Hellion either. Just one just one. Not even many. Just it is week 10. I have been offered, week 1 you're only offered 2, and then past that every single one I was offered 4. So, hang on, when does week 1, does it count at the end of the week or the start of the week? Thanks. So it's either 26 or 30 that I've been offered. None of whom has been a Jester. One of whom has been a Houndmaster. What was the whole strat you wanted to go with here, Ryan? Jesters and Houndmasters. Funny you should ask. Fucking yikes. Well, I mean, there's no reason to build anything right now if I can't do anything with it. Cartographer's Camp is apparently excellent as well. You just find loot out of nowhere. You get extra dodge chance while Torchlight is high. And I would use that a hell of a lot. Granary seems obvious. Puppet Theater seems obvious. Yeah, the rest of them are much more self-explanatory. 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 Alright, sort them by rarity. Ooh, all unique. Well, except for the 2 bleed stones. Sorry, damage stones, rather. Demon Occultist. +1 crit. Lower virtue chance, extra stress. Better debuff, better stun. That's a high better stun chance. Like a considerably higher better stun chance, to the point that I would consider it. Okay. I'm now just gonna have a token look at everything else, because I've already decided what I want. That's exciting, though. Although, they did remove the extra crit that players would get for being on low light, I believe. Because it now only says monsters get extra crit. I'm definitely going for the stun amulet here. Better stun resist, better stun skill chance. It's served with 5 deeds. It triggers All Saints Day. I'm definitely doing that. Just got to figure out exactly what party is going out on it. You've got Fear of Beast that's locked in and Automatanophobia. I don't really want to take Dismas. Alright, let's sort by level. I'm gonna want lower levels, but maybe like a higher level healer kind of guiding them through. The thing is, I have no good frontline for the ruins at low levels because I have to keep going to the ruins because the Warrens, like, what am I gonna fucking do that for? I'm not gonna do that. This is such the best option here. All Saints Day as well. I'm not even certain what that triggers. That might just be extra damage in the ruins the next time you go. In the same way that Weald has Sunshine in the Thicket. Your stress is supposed to be lowering over time here. Evidently not effectively. Like, I guess I can take Fortier. I don't like the stress, because the thing is, if I take them out with this much stress and I don't reduce it over the time, and I'm very unlikely to reduce it over the time because I haven't got a fucking Jester. But if I take them out with that, and then they come back with that, they're much more likely to get negative quirks. You're so good in the ruins. It's just a shame that you're a fucking flagellant. God. Vastel. Vastel's really good. Vastel's like a solid backliner. Could roll Gallows Humor for a horrible failure to do anything. I should unlock Bandit's Sense if I am going to take him out, though. Bergercat. I could do the same with you, and you're just lower level than Fastel. Ruins Phobe, you're not coming out on this mission anyway. You weren't beforehand, but you're definitely not now. Martel could come out on this mission. Alright. Stagecoach, listen to me. You offer me another Antiquarian, you offer me another Crusader, you offer me another leper, and we're not friends anymore. And my friendship comes with benefits. Not that kind, but I give you deeds. I give you crests. Full stop. Eventually, I'll get these things for you as well. Come on. Play ball. Please. You're like, it's starting to hurt my feelings. I think you know what I want. And you're just giving me a little bit of the old fuck you. Which I'm not rude. Also, like, a huge amount of our trinkets suck ass. Like, a ridiculous amount of ass. Just so much. Quite frustrated by that. We could take QG out as the front line. But then QG has to come, like, again, the stress is the limiting factor here. Speaking of limiting factors, let's have you lose kleptomania right now. I guess I should have taken QG out here. Already had them try and lower their stress before we moved upwards. That's definitely my fault. What do we got here? Dazzling Mirror, extra speed versus Bloodsuckers with 2 S's. And plus 30% stun skill chance against Bloodsuckers. That's not bad. There's a lot of Bloodsuckers that you can't stun though. 25,000 would deplete all of my money, so I can't do it, but it's not bad. Stunning Satchel, I don't use my Grave Robber in that way. I mean, I could at some point in the future. I'm not doing it, but I could, but I'm not. Like, now, I'm not, but I could. Just gonna clarify that for you. Alright. I don't see the party that works here. It seems like I'm just ridiculously stalling for time right now, but I actually straight up don't see the party that works right now. I want those 5 deeds. I want those deeds. But maybe I just settle for 3 deeds. I really want that trinket though. The stun amulet is going to be huge. That's the reason I'm not giving up on this. The stun amulet is really important. Okay, so this is the basis of, like, a reasonable party, regardless of what else I pair with it. The thing is, I can't really just slot a Highwayman into the back. I can't really just slot a Highwayman into the back because a Highwayman in the super back row would pretty much only be able to pistol shot. I mean, grape shot doesn't even work. I wouldn't be able to duelist advance, otherwise I would take away Watio's ability to use the pick to the face. I mean, there is something to be said that maybe I let that happen and I give Watio lunge as like a finisher. If you move back to the 3rd line, what's the only thing you can't do? Hands from the Abyss, which is your stun. But if I take my frontliner as someone who has a stun as well, I'm looking at you, Fortier, or QG. I mean, it has to be one of those two, because I can't fucking take anyone else. I guess Reynard. But he's a kleptomaniac right now. Fucking woe is me. Alright, I'll take QG. So if I take someone who has a stun, then it's not going to be so bad that you move back and can't stun for a while. Okay. And then you've got that, and then we'll take Burgette. I mean, we could take Vastel, but it doesn't really matter either way. Actually, no, we're going to need somebody kicking damage. So we're going to take Vastel, and we're going to increase your weapon. Okay, Vastel, you increase your weapon. Overcoat, almost certainly you're not going to need an increase on that. That doesn't increase your speed, but I'm going to need to increase some of those things for you right now. Let's look up what fits you. You actually do need to increase your dodge base a little. Each and every one of you needs the little bit of increase that you just got. Okay, you need to take lunge, and we'll give you that. Then reschedule the rest of your abilities. Increased accuracy in crit mod. That's increased accuracy in crit mod, so I definitely should have taken that already, and I guess I'll upgrade that as well. QG, yeah, that's huge. You need that, you need that, you need that. And Adrenaline Rush level 2 would be nice. Not necessary, but... I mean, we've already done it now. And Vostel, you're in the back line. That is your setup. That's worth increasing. That's worth increasing. That's not worth increasing. That is worth increasing. Tracking shot might be worth taking 1 level of. Take 2 levels, actually. The reason that I'm taking that is if there's a target that's just on a little bit of low HP, I want to finish it off with that, and then I just get the benefits of the buff through the rest of the battle. There were a lot of times where, in the previous dungeon, I had enemy on about 2 HP, and I was like, oh, I'll hit him with Retribution, right? And I just wanted a small amount of damage on them, and then I just wanted the bonus over time of having Retribution active. So your stun, I want to be super effective. I'd also really like if you moved faster and dodged better. I think I can deal with you being slower, so I might actually give you all of the scouting and slowing things. You can take that. You'll get better accuracy if I lower your dodge a little bit. You're not going to be dodging too much anyway. Plus, that is giving you the dodge anyway, so... yeah. Kind of all comes out in the wash there. Seems fine to me. Now the final thing I want to do is go all the way over here. The Survivalist. I really want to reduce the cost of this, but I'm going to use the So Rally. No, it's none of those. I want to get Bandit Sense. It's right there. I don't have any other religious people in my party, so Reject the Gods is actually going to be pretty good. Lower my stress by 30, increase the stress of my party by 21 distributed. 21 distributed isn't that bad. Stu, do you have anything here that might be good? Not really. Yeah, not really at all. I could go like Gallows Humor. For as much stress reduction on as much luck, basically, as I'd like. You just definitely need to take Bandit Sense. I think I'm going to be scouting well enough that I actually will take the Gallows Humor. That might be the way that I just try and deal with stress. And those will immediately unlock, I believe. Let's sort by activity, and we should be able to see if all of those have just immediately, yeah, ticked themselves in. Beautiful. Okay. Yeah, every single time I try and go 12 and 4, we end up getting screwed. I always need one more shovel than I think. I think I'll only take 1 medicinal herbs this time, though. And that should be good. Beautiful! I have to decide if I want to spend most of my time blighting or not with the Grave Robber. Because it might actually just be she chucks ranged attacks, and so does Backline McGillicuddy, whatever his name is.
Collect the scattered scraps of faith and give comfort to the masses.
Okay.
Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles, paid for in blood.
Solid disarm. Unfortunately, on the character who has the least stress, so it doesn't really do anything for me. No scouting, yikes.
Even the cold stone seems bent on preventing
Don't
passage.
hit me with a trap. Don't surprise me. I mean, if I keep asking, maybe it just... Oh. There's object of the search number 1. I forgot that we were on a mission. Oh god, I didn't even get a scanning chance there. I forgot we were on a mission like this.
The match is struck.
Pump the torch just in time.
Star is born.
Alright. Solid. Yorp 'em. Just got to deal with this one in time. I think it's unlikely that I do, though. Yeah, Dismas should act in time to make this fine. Oh, sorry, Vostel. I'll just roll with the one that has the higher crit there.
Maintain the offensive.
It's not going to be super hugely different.
Executed with
Whether or not she
impunity.
pushes in front of the Vestal. Sorry, the Vestal, the Hellion. Good.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them.
Easy resolve. Reshuffling my party after... Oh my god. We need to kill that madman immediately. Priority numero uno.
The will to fight falters.
Madman's going to be doing a lot of AoE damage as well once he gets free, if he gets free. So I'll set up the riposte. Nice. Quarrel for a response. I'd have to get super lucky to actually get that hit there. So I'm actually just going to stun you. That is to say, I'd have to high roll my hit on the madman in order to kill it. There we go.
Disadvantage.
Beautiful.
Give them no quarter.
Worth overreacting. Definitely worth the overreacting there. Okay, I'll try and pull you to the front so you can only bayonet jab.
As the wind falls, faint hope.
Nice. Might actually be able to take you out before your turn. That could not have been better. For a fucking madman fight, that was insane. And I got a box.
Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
It's not one of the good ones. It's plus 15% max HP, plus 8 dodge, negative 2 to accuracy. Your accuracy is already quite good. So I'll pop it on you. Mostly for the dodge buff and for the inventory space that I now get. There's our scouting. Curio. That's a quest room location. Okay, the quests are all down there. I want to go up here to the very top. Just in order to pick up a obstacle. Like, how good is this curio got to be before this obstacle's worth it? That's a quest location. None of these are quest locations, though. I'm pretty sure that means this isn't a quest location. Can't guarantee you that, though. That said, it stands to reason. I've already got one here. There's one here. Is the other one going to be up there in the hallway rather than the room? It's very likely to be down here where I haven't scouted. Okay, that's valuable. If this curio is valuable as well, I know what my plan is. It's not valuable, but I think I still do. I think I go up here. Nice. I do the fight, turn out the light, loot that, and then loot the curio down here. Then sleepy time. I also could have just brought him to the front, and he would only have the ability to knife in the dark. That almost certainly would have been a better idea. Yikes. I might use a tracking shot for the kill there. Good Yorp.
Confusion.
These Yorps are huge Yorps. Alright.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Actually, really appreciative of the fact you did nothing ever. Not so many people would be so generous.
Time to perform beyond one's limits.
There was only one of those I was definitely going to be able to kill. 154. Why have you got 120% stun resist increased? Usually it's 40. Why are you so different? I mean, this, yeah, clears all corpses. So unfortunately, that means the Cultist Brawler won't be in the back line. Guess I just roll the damage then. That's rough. Nice dodge, though. Really trying to remove her. Works out. Solid hit. Solid hit.
Success so clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
Okay. Pop this open. Solid amount of money, incredible amount of different bonuses there. We are going to have a lot of difficulty taking everything home. Actually going to make another stack of busts there instead of the Jade. Oh, Jade instead of the Citrine, definitely. We are going to have a lot of difficulty taking everything home. So I'm not going to get too gung-ho about using as little torchlight as possible and things along that nature. Yeah, we use a key here. Definitely want that oil painting as well. Haven't had a hunger proc yet. It's unlikely to be super high hunger proc, especially if I get down here and I ended up scouting. But if I get down here and I don't scout and I have to go the whole way around and I get another hunger proc afterwards, I can't just throw away these four rather. I think I actually throw away the key. And we use the 2 holy water. Yeah, there's a hunger proc. Okay, good.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
We surprised them. Very nice. I'll try and get this madman down instantly. This is a problem, though. I really want to try and retch the Bone Courtier to the front. But that's going to make it really hard for anyone to hit the madman. Specifically, it's going to make it hard for the Hellion, who can't at that point. I think everyone who has a chance can roll their damage against Madman. Do I Yorp or kill? Okay. I'll Yorp, and then I'll try and do the split daggers. Nice. That was correct. That was correct. We will let this Bone Courtier almost certainly get 2 attacks out, and that's fucking price of doing business, apparently. I'll start with a hit to the back line because I'm gonna need to soften him up eventually. This could work, actually. Ooh, yeah, just guarantees death. If we can get Jules, oh baby. I mean, now we've got a backline occultist, and that's not good, considering my build for the occultist, but I actually can't do anything. It's worth healing. Kind of needed to, anyway. Unfortunately, that's not going to give me anything. Alright. Let's reset this party. So this party can't do long sustained fights like that. Well, I mean, the anti-venom goes out.
Push on to the task's end.
So this party can't really do sustained fights in the way that it was previously doing that one. Yeah, I forgot about this.
Laden with loot are often low on supplies.
This was where I was going to rest, so I can do that.
Gathered close in tenuous firelight and uneasy companionship.
Abandon hope, reject the gods? And then we can have a gallows humor as well as a bandit sense. Seems good to me. And everyone heals! Oh, yeah! That was a huge amount of stress that she came in with. That's QG.
The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
And now we are more than fine. Perfect. Yeah. That's unfortunate. Don't have a holy water to purify that. Gonna have to go up here. Yikes. Okay. We're starting to recognize this to be the worst case scenario I was earlier talking about. That's that we don't get scouts and have to go through this entire back row. This isn't even where I want to be. Wow, that's a quick quarrel. Well, at the very least, I get my Yorp out on these two. Prevent them from acting while I need to deal with these back lines. I'm gonna stun you in advance. Or apparently I'm not going to. I hadn't considered that.
A powerful blow.
Nice. Spread damage, one is a finish, one is a crit. Nice, nice, nice. I mean, if you had to hit anyone, I'm glad it was him.
Masterfully executed.
I'm not glad you hit any of my people, but if you had to, glad it was him. Okay. Reasonable heal. Not too jazzed to have gotten hit by that, but still a reasonable heal. Yeah, I don't really have a dot, so I shouldn't try and forestall this for too long.
A brilliant confluence of skill and purpose.
Got him. Oh.
As victories mount, so too will resistance.
Yeah, I'm replacing the key again. Good scout, good scout. Fuck you. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. Why do you have to give me the scout now? Show me the secret room immediately as I replace the key. How about you never scout for me again? Huh? I don't want you to scout ever for me, ever again. Because apparently all you can do is show me these horrible, horrible mistakes I've made.
Spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
What I'm going to do now is I'm going to try and do the entire dungeon, see if I can come back later, possibly at that point, have found a key somewhere. I found 2 fucking keys since lot. I'm not mad though. You could easily mistake me for being mad. I can see how you would get that idea, but I'm definitely not mad.
Obliterated.
You'll have to take my word for it, naturally. Stop fucking resisting my stun! Oh, right, I did have that active. Cool. I didn't yelp the front. Oh, yeah, no, because I needed to kill back. Okay, never mind. That was correct. I might be able to set up a dot to kill this guy. Because I want to try and take a little bit of time to heal. I only healed by 2 there because the bleed takes away the 3 from the 5. Healed for -3 there. Just gonna have to cut my losses and...
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
Alright. Pop the final torch.
The promise of safety.
That's a lot of curios. This is the quest location, so we know we can leave now. We're probably coming back this way anyway. There goes my last hunger stack, so I can't actually leave. Like, I can't keep moving a bunch. Like, I don't want to go all the way up to the end of this, because I think I'll trigger a hunger. I can't break that open with a shovel, because I'm going to need the shovel in the secret room now. Get in the door. Go. Because I can still get something out of the secret room, just not much. Freaking sucks.
Measure. Awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
If we'd scouted that any... Oh, never mind. That has no effect, apparently. Yeah, fine. I should have turned the light off before I did that. I'm just tilted. Alright, we're out of here.
The abbot will be grateful. The trappings of his faith have been restored.
Night Owl, Stress Eater. Not amazing, not horrible.
Take advantage of this faith-fueled charity. It will not last.
Oh, okay, well, all of these actions are free, and the Caretaker, of course, is doing one of them already, because fuck me, I guess. It's gonna take a lot of investment to get the Penance Hall to have 2 slots. I don't really need that. Oh, what? You will only meditate, which, of course, is the only one that is taken. Never drink. Okay. Let's confirm you locked away for that. You've 39. You've 33. Will only drink. Okay, well, I can't do that for you anyway. I mean, I could upgrade this 3 times, but that's super high investment just to... How fuck... Ugh. It's so good at taking the exact thing that you want. Remove everyone's trinkets. Sort them out. Got the Overture box. Not sure if I'll ever be using it again, but I do have it. Hello, Jester. Oh, if you're only listening to me in audio and you're not watching, there's not a Jester. I'm being... I was going to say facetious, but that's not the correct usage of that word at all. I'm being a dick. I'm just being a horrible, horrible person. I might actually, at this point, just out of frustration... I can't even up... That's okay. I don't need a Jester anyway. Who needs literally what their build was based around ever. Hate that Guardian Shield, and if I'm gonna be fighting bosses, I'm gonna try and get something worth taking from them. Yeah. Lucky Talisman's pretty good, but we don't have any level 3 crew. Oh, fuck. Old unit standard. Plus 25 to your stun skill and your debuff. Plus 15 to your death blow resist. Plus 10% to stress. And if you pair it with the others, you can get damage and accuracy. That's not half bad. As well, we can start opening up the Warrens. That also might be particularly important to me. For the moment, though, let me just say that my name has been Rhapsody. The name of the game has been Darkest Dungeon. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourselves. There is a playlist in the description down below with all my content on the game, past, present, and future. And hopefully we'll see you next time.